Welcome to Between Escrows. I am one of your hosts, Amy Scruggs, and this is
Roger Savvy, Ambassador of Optimism, and you surely have landed at the right place.
This is the show for you if you are interested in growing your relationship building, your sales, your understanding of your business, and how to grow and be stable and enjoy it with the Ambassador of Optimism. I am a branding coach. You are at the right place. We have amazing episodes coming up. You don't want to miss it. Yes. Welcome to Between Escrows. I am Amy Scruggs, as I said, and this is my amazing co-host, Roger. Roger, how are you today? Are you seat belted in is my question.
Yes, I'm seat belted in. I'm waiting for the energy powerhouse that is you and Monika.
I don't even want to take a long time to introduce this.
Yep.
If you don't know Monika, you should. She is literally the most inspirational human you will ever meet in your life. She speaks internationally for EXP at her, just from the heart. I'm losing words, which that doesn't normally happen. She teaches how she has built such an amazing, empowering, trustworthy team. And it's her personality, her drive, her story, and her expertise that just moves her every day. That is Monika DeRoussel. I'll give you a quick clip here, Roger. I just want our audience to get see a little bit of our amazing
small taste of the
wonderful events look like. Well, we have a perfect one for you to see. Let me show you. Conveniently stored in the wall space, so it's not taking any floor space. And when you guys arrive, all you do is pull it down, and voila! Always wondered what Murphy events look like? Well, we have a perfect one.
Oh, there it is. That is our Monika. Without further ado, Roger, are you well today? Are you ready?
I'm ready, and I cannot wait to meet someone who's not just a realtor, but a builder of people in life. What a fabulous person.
Welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so blessed to be with the best. Thank you.
The wonderful Monika.
This has been a life-changing relationship for me, and now I get to share her with this show and with my partner here, Roger, and all of you following. If you want to meet a human that inspires you to grow and be better than you already are, and to never say we can't do it, the ambassador of Make It Happen, Monika DeRoussel.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And Amy, I spent some time reading Monika's resume intently because it was so interesting. And she just not only a successful realtor, but she builds people. And there's an athlete hiding under that businesswoman as well. Can't wait to find out more about that. And she understood about branding before branding was even fashionable. And that immigrant experience, can't wait to learn from her.
That she has spoken many times in our home, Monika. I want you to know how many times if something is sideways or we don't have something, and even my daughter will joke, we like, yeah, listen, I don't even have a pillow because her upbringing, like, we don't need a pillow. You just get out and make it happen. Monika, you didn't just wake up with a real estate empire being number one in Ohio. Share with our audience a little bit where you came from.
Well, a little bit about me. I grew up in Czechoslovakia, and Czechoslovakia no longer exists. We have Czech and Slovakia.
Yes,
so born and raised in Czechoslovakia, so I'm Czechoslovakian. And came to United States of America at the age of 21, and I'm still 21. I got a running scholarship, and I've been running since. I grew up training. I went to boarding school where I spent my entire life chasing Olympic dreams, running track, and living the best life ever. And the best thing about running, it prepares you for life. It shows you that impossible is humanly possible, because in running you have goals and world records and limits, and they get pushed each and every year. People get faster, stronger, and it's amazing watching these records elevated and going to the next level. And it's this inspiration for all of us that what you thought, long time ago, women did not run mile below 5 minutes. Now, we're approaching 4 minutes a mile, women. So it's just amazing. And it's just like life, we thought $100,000 was a big time business. Now, $1 million, it's good business. Now, $10 million. So it's just like running, you pushing the limits and going after them. And that's what I love about running in real estate. It's very related. So when I got my real estate license, my story is it's very humbling. My first year in the business, I sold one house and I made amazing $1,200 annual income. And everybody in my life begged me to get out of this business because it was hobby, not the money producing business. And I was stubborn enough, understanding it takes time to get faster and better at it. And it did. Eventually it clicked and worked out, and I became number one agent in state of Ohio. And like you say, the rest is history. But it's you don't run 4-minute mile on one workout a week. You don't become number one agent in state of Ohio by selling one house a week. So it's exactly the same way we did it in running, we do it in real estate, and we having fun. So that's the most important element of my business. We do have fun.
Wow.
I have to tell you, because I've traveled with her, that it will be 5 a.m. and I wake up, she's not there. She's on a run. We were in a blizzard outside. She's like, nope, gotta run. That's the
run every day, rain or shine. Let's go.
Rain or shine, she runs.
And that reminds me, Monica, obviously when you move your body, you move your mind, right? That motion equals emotion. It seems like you believe that, right?
Oh, it's a therapy. If I wasn't running, we would have a lot of dead people around me. Just saying. I mean,
Monica, will you share a little bit? Well, part of your story that I admire so much was your education, how you started your college education, and then what happened when you came to the U.S. Because this is such an important part of when you say endurance or tenacity, or I'm not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, so when I came to United States, I already entered my MBA program in my country. And back then, there was 90s, 94. We did not have universal educational system that you can go in and say, hey, how good is this college in Europe versus this college in United States of America? So because of that, I have been told that I have to repeat school again because there was no universal educational kind of a threshold to say, is my education in Europe good like Stanford good, or is it good like community school good? So I was told, if you want to make it here, you just have to go through school again. And that's exactly what I did. Talk about doing whatever it takes to get where you want to go. It's like when you run, when it's blizzard outside, you do whatever it takes to get on podium and be successful. That's exactly what I did in life. So, what I did in running, I literally copy and paste in the real life. And that's why I
went to school again. I just want to reiterate that. She started from scratch in the US and started college again after completely completing it in Czechoslovakia.
But it turned out okay. When you become realtor, everybody wants to know you have a college education. Nobody. I could have bypassed that whole thing knowing what I know today, but you know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So I didn't know.
Wow. Because Amy, most people would have seen that as a stop sign, but Monica saw it as a detour sign. She just, I'll have to go around it.
Most people would. Yeah? Yes. I mean, who signs up for the education twice? I even think about my own child in her last year of school this year, and how many times it's been can I even finish this? I can't even imagine if I had to look her in the face and say, guess what? You get to do that again from day one.
It was it's mental. It's just like everything else in life, running and real estate, and that's why 90% of realtors quit within first 2 years. They don't make money. They don't sell anything. And I mean, I sold one house, made $1,200 a year, not a month, not a week, a year. And then I sold 5 houses, and 99% of people would quit. But I knew, everything in life, if you give it enough time and perseverance and hard work, you will be successful. Like, there's no secret sauce. Like, I don't have one. If you find one, share it with me, please.
Yeah, it seems like that secret sauce comes from inside you, Monica, because clearly the passion is more infectious than hepatitis and COVID combined. And you give out that energy, and I'm sure people are attracted to you. I believe that is your secret sauce as well. Don't you feel?
And we have fun buying and selling houses. Like I don't pressure people, we make it fun and light process. Like, I tell my clients, sit back and enjoy the ride. I'm like a pilot on the plane. Like you don't want to be in my cabin telling me push this button, take turn here. I'm like, sit back. That's why I close my cabin doors and enjoy the ride. I'm gonna take you where you need to go. But a lot of times we joke with clients. I wish I was a surgeon and I can put clients under anesthesia so they completely unconscious for 30 days, and they wake up and we're like, congratulations, we're at the finish line, but we can't. So so many times people try to micromanage process and it creates a lot of stressful emotions. So I love this business. It's the best business to be in. I'm just so grateful and blessed to be in real estate. It's my dreams coming true each and every day. Each client is so different and unique. And I just love helping people. I just feel like I know how to take you where you want to go. We just need to sit back and enjoy the ride. You hire professionals. So let me do what I'm really good at. And I'm taking you where you want to go. And it's going to be amazing. So, yeah.
Wow.
I want to touch into not just even the transactional part with your clients, because that is, I already know how you are with your clients, but now our audience is seeing why would they not work with you. But you went from being a hard charging individual agent to saying, I'm at the point in my career, I'm ready to start a team. And I was partnered with you at that time in collaborating on projects. And I watched you say, I'm going to build a team. And you didn't just build a team. You said, I'm going to have a massive team. Talk about that process going from just taking care of you to taking care of not just 1, 2, 3, 4, but a massive team, and share with us about your team.
Yes, so I am individual agent. I serve my clients, me, and I have full-time assistant. But EXP gives you toolbox. It's a platform where you can bring other agents to EXP and bless them, and help them to take business to the next level. And you get rewarded by getting piece of commission. So with my EXP, we name our group EXP Lead, and I have been able to build, my group to over 100 agents. And, it was helping people achieve their goal, because I think you can tell people you're going to do something until you truly do it. That's life changing. I have agents who came to me from different brokerages, different stage of lives, selling 2 to 5 houses a year. And I help them take their business from 5 houses to 50 houses a year, 10x their production. And it's just so rewarding to be giving, because it is in giving that you receive, right? Like it's that human satisfaction that you like, I'm so proud of my agents. It's like, I'm so proud of my kids, right? Like you help them become something amazing, and it's not just reflection on you and your business, but also they elevating their friends, their family, other agents to the next level. So it's we're changing the world one person at a time, and that's what's so amazing and rewarding. So I love teaching, coaching agents, giving back and holding their hands, taking them to the next level, because a lot of times people want to go to the next level, but nobody ever showed them how. I remember when I got my license, I started with Remax, and, amazing journey, the best of the best, but there was not a lot of collaboration, mentoring, coaching, when I got my license, the advice I was received from the people I worked with at the time was good luck. And that was my real estate training. Thanks be to God, I'm still here 20 plus years later, right?
I think that was my life training when I was put into adulthood. Good luck.
Good luck. And you're like, is there a manual of ChatGPT? We didn't have ChatGPT back then.
No. Roger, I know that probably resonated with you, because I know how you are when you speak about the generosity mindset. So share what you just caught, because I watched you firing. I'm like, yes, this is what Roger talks about all the time.
Because as Monika was speaking, my brain was going a lot.
Saw it. There was smoke.
Monika, you mentioned a couple of times you help people achieve their goals, and then you get excited because those goals go on and affect their lives, and that resonates deeply. Just help me understand, obviously, to help people achieve their goals, you have to listen and listen really well of what's important to other people. How do you begin that vision setting? How do you begin that conversation to understand where the goals of the other person is?
Well, when people join me, I want to understand their why you want to do what you're doing. Like, why? What's your why? So, you can, like, I can be on TV shows and podcasts, but my why is my 5 kids. Like, I have 5 kids, and that's why I get up every morning and I do what I do. So when you have bad and hard day, and we do have them, personal life, business life, relationship life, you name it, it's there. Weather, you have bad weather in Cincinnati quite a bit. It's like our weather is bipolar. You don't know,
The weather is
I can,
bipolar.
yeah, you can change it. So you have bad days. It can be just silly as weather, but when your vibe is stronger than you can get up and say, okay, this is not the ideal day, but we're gonna just keep going, keep doing what we're doing, because your why is what's taking you from your comfort zone and pushing you to the next level. But if your why is not strong enough, no matter what I coach you and teach you, you got to do the work. And if your why is not strong enough, you're not going to push yourself to get out of the bed, to do the uncomfortable things that are needed to get you to the next level. So once you understand people why, it's just a friendly reminder. Hey, remember why we're selling 5 houses a month? Because your daughter is 12 and you want to make sure you have money 5 years from now for her college education. Remember why we're selling 10 houses a month? Because your mom just went to nursing home and you agreed to pay for it. Remember what's your why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's why is different. My why is 5 kids and they're expensive. I mean, Amy knows.
She beat me by one. I had the 4. Although
I'm competitive winner.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I threw in 2 grandkids, so I get a bonus now. Doesn't that make us tie? Like 2 toddlers
you
equals
win.
1 grown?
You win.
You win for now. I'll give you a few years.
Thank you for that, Monika. Your agents are so fortunate to have met you in their orbit, because for most, in every 1 year, 8 out of 10 real estate agents just leave the industry because they just never found their why and they never got good leadership. So applause to you for changing lives. Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
When you're
Well, and I'm blessed with the best platform, because it's not just Monika. Like, EXP allows agents with the tools, technology, leads. Like, EXP, I'm here, but EXP supports me with everything I need to be a successful leader. They provide me tools. They help me to scale. They help me, like, when you build village, it's not just one person. It takes the village to build the village. And that's how I feel about EXP. Like, it's me, but I have the best support team behind me, whether it's my broker, whether it's my recruiting team, whether, like, I am so blessed with the best. And it's the same thing as it was when I was professional runner. Like, yeah, I ran, but you have a trainer, you have a sport medicine doctor, you have psychology, to make sure you can handle. I mean, you have the team and everybody watches, athlete on the stadium clapping hands for us, but there's 10 people supporting each and every athlete. It's the same thing. In our business, I can be the face on the billboard, but I have 10 people each and every day supporting me beyond my imagination. And that's the only reason I'm successful in my business, in coaching and helping my agents, because I am blessed with the best people around me. EXP, my support staff. So I think, sometimes we give credit to one, but anybody in the business knows it takes village to build success.
So Monika, then let's say you're speaking with another agent who's newer in this part of their journey, like where you're at now, and they're ready to build their team and know that they're going to need that support. How do you help them identify who the right support people are? Because you can have 10 people supporting you, but they're the wrong people. You just put anchors on your ankles. How do you advise finding those right people that are your support team?
Well, my best advice, my first support person was the person who did something I didn't like to do.
Right.
So, you have to identify your gifts and talents. I love people. I don't like paperwork. I don't like computers. I would rather be in 10 meetings for 10 hours a day straight than spend 10 hours in front of my computer. So, for me, I identify my supporting people based on what's my weakness, and I'm not perfect. Like, I don't like admin stuff. I don't like details. I don't like emails. Like, you send me email, my assistant is gonna respond to your email before I even know you send me email, because that's not the best use of my time. It's like, a lot of times people go, how do you do all of it? Well, you delegate, because if you say, okay, I'm really good at it. Like, I was a runner. Let's just go back to running, because I always do. I could not shot put. Like, I have nothing here. Like, there's no muscles, right? So I can't pretend I'm really good shot putter where there's just nothing. Like, I would go to gym and they want to give me protein shake to build my muscles. I'm like, there's nothing to build. Like, we missed it. Like, it's not there. But you have to stay in your lane. I'm really good at running and I'm really good at it. And I've never kind of took a detour to shot put or, throwing events, because that's not the best use of my talents. Like, I would go nowhere with that. And so many times in real life, we pretend we shot putters and we not. and then we get frustrated because we don't have results. You working hard, but it's just naturally I don't have anything there. You can't go there, right? So why don't we use our gifts and talents and focus what you good and give that back to the world, and use people who are better at the things you're not and leverage their gifts and talents. So that's my best advice. Hire somebody who can help you with the task that you don't want to do. Or, maybe it's a cleaning lady. Maybe, maybe your first hire is your cleaning lady. I don't know.
Wow.
Roger, I know your head is spinning. It's your turn.
Yeah, it is. I love hearing coaches and life coaches and passionate coaching. It's just superb. And so you stay at the highest and best use of yourself. You've reinvented yourself, Monika, so many times. Athlete, immigrant, realtor, broker, media personality, mentor. So what version of Monika are you building now that perhaps the rest of us haven't seen yet?
So my goal is to, build something in Cincinnati, Ohio, and then copy and paste around the country. And that's my vision. That's my dream. Because, the more people you help, the more blessed you are. So how can we create something that we can copy and paste, right? And that's kind of what keeps me up at night. How can I create something so I can take it and copy and paste in Chicago, San Diego, LA, Prague? Like, how do we create something and copy and paste so we can help more people live their best life?
Well, she has a guest room in San Diego. She can stay out while she's building that.
And you've got friends in San Francisco as well. So
let's go.
There you
Let's
go.
go places.
yeah, let's go places.
San Francisco is hilly for running.
Yeah.
That's a good workout.
So Amy, what I heard Monika say there is she is looking for that ultimate duplicatable system as a leader that she can change the lives of other people, not just in Cincinnati, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. Amazing.
And it's doable.
It is. Well, with you, it always is. How do you identify in someone if you see that they maybe aren't the right personality to build a team and are better being a part of a team?
Yeah, and not everybody wants to be a leader. Like, I recruit and talk to a lot of agents every day. It just depends on personality. A lot of people lack confidence and a lot of people lack that boldness. Like, you have to go all in knowing it's going to work out, but there is a risk factor. What if not, right? So it's how do you deal with the risk versus reward? Some people like to be in supporting roles and just support, the leader. But some people, I think for me, I was, delusionally bold. I said, this is going to work. And they go, yeah, good luck, lady. And I'm like, no, it will work out. So I was delusional, and it was, thanks be to God, I was delusional. but a lot of people don't have that delusional boldness to take it to the next level. And I think it's lack of confidence, because everything is possible for all of us equally. The only differentiating factor is, are you willing to go there, or are you too intimidated, too scared to go, right? I don't think so. Some people choose to be following leaders because the difference is they're not bold enough to take the risk. Because the way you grow, you have, like when I started my business, I work on $1,200 a year. Like I gave it all. Like there was no money, there was no cash flow. Like, and to go to some of the younger agents now and saying, are you willing to do that? They look at you like you delusional. Like, how do I pay my bills? But that's what, like, I have a younger agent on my team, Arthur, love him. He, he started with me and he took a full-time job to pay his bills. And it wasn't, real estate was not working out for him. It just was going nowhere. We did not get any momentum going, and he was going to quit. And I said, well, you can quit. It's a good alternative option. And I said, why don't you quit your 9-to-5 job to go all in real estate? Because he was working 2 hours a day on his real estate business and 9-to-5 regular job. And he looked at me like I came from different planet, which I did, saying, how do I pay my bills? And I said,
Yes.
if you're hungry and you have no B plan, like we all have a B plan, like what if? I didn't have B plan. I knew if this is gonna work. Everybody has B plan. If this doesn't work, I do this, instead of like, let's figure out how to make this work. So Arthur quit his 9-to-5 job, and now he's one of the top agents in Cincinnati.
I remember when he started.
Yeah, but he was scared to death. And I said, I love that fear, because that fear is going to drive you to do things other agents are not willing to do. Because, honey, you have bills to pay and you're going to figure it out. And he did.
Wow.
Wow, that is just amazing.
And that's it.
That's amazing. Monica, where does that, I'm sure that comes from your good genetics, good DNA, maybe you're running, but you've got that intestinal fortitude. You've got that intestinal fortitude and that solid belief in yourself that failure is not an option. No plan B, as you said. And you managed to put that across to other people, that life is really good and they're in their comfort zone. It's time to get out of that comfort zone. You do that so well.
You can't fail, you only learn. Like, you know what I mean? If you fail, you just learn, oh, this is not for me. Like, there's no failing. You know, the way I think about it, we all, speaking of college education, we spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars paying for education that, you graduate and you go, what's next? Like, there's no practical learning, but you spend 4 years of your life paying and learning something. So when you go through life experience, if you have setback, if you have negative experience, or things don't go your way, I look at it, oh, I just learned not to do this again, right? I mean, I'm really good realtor, and I tell everybody the reason I'm one of the best realtors you ever hire in your life is because I had a lot of bad experiences. Like when, my favorite example is I had a transaction a long time ago, 15 years ago. And my client moved to Chicago. We had historical $1 million property, absolutely gorgeous. We're doing final walkthrough in January, and the buyer agent opens the front door, and the kitchen ceiling is falling because the pipes got busted. Super cold, like The whole house flooded, pipes busted. I mean, talk about panic attack. Like, we closing a $1 million property, final walkthrough, and then, the pipes busted and everything went to nowhere. We found solution. We closed on the property. Buyer got $400,000 insurance check. They redid the house even nicer, and it was a win-win. 5 years later, I have identical experience. Same thing. Final walkthrough. Pipes are busting. Now, my seller has the camera. Now, this is, upgraded day and age. We have a Ring and cameras, and they're watching it on camera. And they calling me screaming, going, what in the world? And I stayed calm. I said, oh, don't worry. I've done this before, which is true. And people go, go, how did you know how to handle it? I'm like, well, when you do it second time around, you become really good at it. So you learn going through a lot of negative experience, and then people go, you're amazing. And you go, yeah, because I survived a lot of these things in order to become amazing realtor. And it's experience. So you're not failing, you're just adding another experience to your toolbox. So next time it happens, you're like, yeah, we've done this before and we know how to handle it.
Wow.
Wow.
See, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
You did.
Monika, let's I'd love for you to let us know, what is it like in Ohio right now, especially in Cincinnati? How is real estate there right now? Do you have agents saying, oh, this is really tough, and you're giving them pep talks? Or is Cincinnati really a hot spot for the country right now because you can still find those affordable homes?
Yeah, Midwest never hits like, you guys on the coast, you hit the rock bottom. We don't.
Hold on.
Craziness. We don't play answers right now. We don't see 7 offers, multiple offers. We still see them, but it's little calmer. And people are moving. You have death, divorce, relocation, kids are getting married, people are downsizing. So real estate market will always move. I tell people when they worry about real estate market, it's like a food market. We always eat, we always need house. So we are moving. It's not crazy pace like it was a year ago, but real estate in Cincinnati is in a great shape. Inventories are still limited. People are moving, and we're having a good time.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Roger, do you have any last questions? We're getting to the wrap up point. Monika, it's always humbling to sit with you. I know you personally, and every time I sit and listen to you, when we hang up, I'm literally going to write my top 10 checklist for my own self accountability. And where am I sleeping through things, and where am I putting that motivation back in? And I just appreciate that so much. Roger, what about you?
Yeah, I've learned so much and had Monika confirm some of my thoughts as well. So I learned an enormous amount. Monika, 20 years from now, project your life 20 years from now. If nobody mentioned your rankings, nobody spoke about your sales volume or the number of homes that you've sold, what would you hope, what would you trust people would say what Monika DeRoussel actually built?
She froze.
What did Monika DeRoussel actually build?
She froze.
She's frozen.
She'll be back. She'll be back. There she is.
Oh.
Did you hear the question, Monika?
Yes. Well, see, I tell people, I always think with the end in my mind. So I tell people at the end of my life, when you're at my funeral, I want you to say, she changed my life. Whether it was in business, in relationship, in running, in fitness, whatever it is. In friendship, like I believe everybody comes to each other life for a reason. Some people stay shorter, some longer, but my goal is to change people's lives that were put in my journey. I'm hoping that I touch people in the way, and because of me and my presence in their life, they're gonna say, she changed my life for better. And that's all I can hope for. Money comes and goes, number, houses sold, ranking, that's all nice. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of life, what matters the most, what was Monika's impact on people she touched? And if I can't say loudly and clearly, I changed these people's lives, then I feel like my mission is not accomplished. And that's how I look at it.
Wow.
I can honestly say when I met Monika in 2017, 2018, that I felt like I was hugged by a cloud and struck by lightning all at the same time. And you absolutely are a core component of my life. And I know that anyone's life you've touched already feels that way. That was powerful. May we all want that same thing.
Absolutely. Yep. I've loved this. I've loved meeting you, Monika.
Thank you again for having me. Thank you. I'm very grateful and blessed. Thank you.
Awesome. Monika, don't go anywhere. We're gonna say goodbye to our audience. We hope that you really really gained something from this and found something in yourself that you can pull from and say, wow, what would Monika do? Because I've been saying that for years. What would Monika do? And I really hope that this has been an inspiration. Feel free to reach out to us. Let us know how you felt. If you want to be in touch, if you have questions about real estate or being a part of the team there in Ohio, reach out to us. We'll get you to Monika. You can find her easily if you put in Monika DeRoussel, DeRoussel.com. You cannot miss her. All her social handles, she'll be tagged in everything that you see here, wherever you're following this. And thank you for being a part of the
Thank you,
Between
Monika.
Escrows podcast. Roger, thank you so much always for your
Thank you.
incredible partnership.
Thank you.